Attention! Come out with your hands up! This is BVG Hill, and welcome back to another episode of This is the Police. Last time we... what did we do last time? A lot of bad shit happened last time. We failed a lot of stuff. We missed busting the Red Mask Gang. City Hall started taking a giant dump on our face. We lost an officer slot, had to fire someone, hired a couple new officers to replace some of the old ones. And that's pretty much it. Let's just hope that the 2 days we do for this recording session is going to go better. But anyways, the Freeburg Tribune says Greek priest to be appointed head of Freeburg Orthodox Church. Golden Bird says Orthodox priests bribe mayor. Right? The fact, students volunteer to help farmers. The fact is always like on a completely different page from the other two. Different wavelength entirely. Oh, hello. Doing dishes, are we?
My morning ritual was plagued by the smell of Vickers Vargas' fruity cologne. It was like the sharp citrus scent was chasing me around the house, as if Vickers was right there in my living room. When I finally realized the smell was coming from a big basket of oranges, it didn't put me any more at ease. I'd opened my door to lots of threatening mail, evidence of criminal wrongdoing, even a dead ferret or two. But fruit? Never.
So that disconcerts you. Hello there?
You the fruit guy?
Excuse me?
Was it you that brought the basket of oranges?
Nah, it was here when I arrived.
Fine.
You the fruit guy.
So who are you?
Today, I'm your driver.
And where are we driving?
To work.
Yeah, good question.
That's it?
Yeah, we have to make an important stop along the way.
Where?
The ranch.
What ranch?
Just the ranch.
Fine.
Oh, right.
The morning seemed surreal, and I took in the magic. Why wreck it with meaningless chatter? As my tight-lipped chauffeur drove an hour through God knows where, I started to feel like I was in the middle of a bad dream, probably lying bloody and concussed in the alley behind the old Colony Club, my nose buried in a rotten orange peel. But no, this was no dream. The silence was real. The sound of the engine was real. The dust was real enough, too. And there was the ranch over the horizon. It all seemed familiar. The Sand family's overbearing mansion has been the talk of the headlines for decades, but few have managed to get closer than a few miles. I guess I'm just lucky.
If you want to consider yourself that. Oh. Quite a few people in here, I suppose. Hello? Mr. Sand himself, face-to-face meeting. What an honor it is, sir. Your corruptedness.
I didn't know you took private meetings, Mr. Sand.
Only if I expect good company.
I'm surprised my company ranks at all.
Today, yes. Today is a special day.
So it seems.
Do you often go to the old Colony Club, Jack?
Every week.
Meet any interesting people there?
As a rule, no.
Sometimes you make a date, right? Sometimes make new friends.
Sometimes, I guess. But that's not why I go.
And why?
I consider it a hobby.
A hobby. Do you know anything about my hobbies?
Murdering?
Well, judging by the half-dozen animal skins I stepped on walking over here, it's not much of a reach to say you like hunting.
Love it. Well, I say that now. It seemed so tedious when I was a child. Took ever so long. But now I'm older. I've developed a new talent.
What talent is that?
Patience. The will to wait for the right moment. Let's say you want a deer. You know, you deserve it. You've even decided what dishes its meat will go to and where you'll mount its horns. But to get that deer, you've got to wait. To sit in the bushes and stay nice and quiet. Professional hunters will tell you that the hunt is a rare craft. There are many rules. It's shrouded in mystery and ancient skill. Well, that's all complete nonsense. To get a deer, you just sit on the sidelines for a long enough time, pinpoint the moment when it's finally time to shoot. I learned the talent, Jack, but not like you, oh, Jack. You truly are the master.
I don't understand.
Oh, come on, Jack. I know about the $500,000. I know your plan. Kendrick told me everything. Needless to say, I'm impressed. While some people learn to hold their breath for minutes on end and not to rustle the leaves too loudly, why you decided to just become the foliage. You turned yourself into a bush, surrounded by deer who've been so fruitfully multiplying for decades. But all this time you've held your rifle at the ready.
Very interesting analogy, sir.
Man, his imagery, Jack. I've the heart of a poet, I confess.
Look, I don't know what was said between you and Kendrick, but it sounds like you got it wrong.
Oh, I think I understand everything just fine. And I think we understand each other quite well. Jack, in the coming war, we'll make excellent partners.
War, you
What
say?
war?
One war falls upon every generation. My grandfather drove out the Ambersons back when he was 27. My father destroyed that psychopath gangster, Maurice Bell, when he was a sprightly 30. At 69, I'd begun to think my war had passed me over. But my time has come at last. Tomorrow, Vicus Varga declares war, and I'm obliged to answer.
So, we're talking about Varga now.
I don't know how he thinks. I don't even know whether he plans his actions or not. I can't divine his purpose. Hell, I don't even know where he comes from. He's a man not of our breed, wouldn't you say? But when he arrived here, I invited him in, told him we could work together. An official invitation penned in my own hand and written on some very expensive paper. And can you imagine his reply? A fruit basket. What sense can be made of such a message?
I guess it means whatever you want it to.
Sent me one,
Precisely.
too.
I'm late for work, Mr. Sand.
You know, Jack, I could just give you $500,000 right now, cash, whatever denominations you like. But I would never insult you so. If I went stalking my prey for so many years, I wouldn't want someone else to shoot it for me. I understand you, Jack. And I'll never ask you for anything that's contrary to your nature. Just think about our conversation. Think about it. And call me.
Right. I can do that. Mr. Sand, it's been real, sir.
Like I said, it's a whole new life, and I've had to give up some old habits. One of them, keeping away from things that don't concern me. Now I can't afford the luxury. This spotlight I'm under, concerns is all I got.
I'm gonna help Christopher Sand. I think. Because he's more well established, he's more powerful, he's got a lot more money. Let's help Christopher Sand. Not sure what I think of Vicus Varga, so I'm gonna go with the one I'm more familiar with.
Tell him it's Boyd.
I accidentally broke my bathroom mirror while I was getting ready for work. My dad always said that's 7 years of bad luck, but I know that's a silly superstition. It'll probably only last 7 hours, but it might be a good idea for me to take off. What do you think? No. There's a big sale going on today, and I don't want to miss it. Can I have a day off? No. If you people came up with better reasons or had better reasons to take the day off, I would gladly give it to you. If you are sick, if a family member has something very important going on, if you have some sort of appointment you need to go to, then by all means. But these reasons, I mean, you guys aren't even trying. Come on now. Good grief. I'm closing my eyes. This one. This, oh. Okay, we're just doing some clarinet sugar. Here we go. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba. Clarinet sugar. We're unhappy with the efficiency of Freeburg. Yeah, whatever. Cutting me again, you... Ah! Oh, no. I guess we're gonna have to cut a detective? Alright, Armstrong, sorry, man. Salary. Here's your weekly salary, thanks. Tomorrow's gonna be the day, don't let anything happen to him till then. It's she, isn't it? I thought it was Grant. So how do I balance this? Because obviously if I keep helping Christopher Sand, they're going to neuter this department, and I'm not going to have any budget at all left. Massive fight, King Louis nightclub. We received a call from the club manager who said that a brawl broke out in the main hall involving over 20 men. Security are keeping back because some of the combatants are carrying knives. Several wounded are already lying on the dance floor, but no one knows why the mayhem broke out. Okay, fine. Kochi, Purdy, Yancey, Asano, Austin. Get it done. But yeah, it's like, if I keep helping Sand and make the money, then City Hall is just going to keep taking all of my officers, my slots away. And I'm not going to be able to do shit. Which really sucks ass. What's this one? Assault. 2 teens walking their dog got into an argument and eventually one of them unleashed the dog on the other. The police were called by a girl who was riding her bicycle nearby. Kemp and Tsubaki. Get her done. Oh, shit. Oh. I'm gonna have to refuse. There's nothing I can't. I don't want to retreat them, but I'm afraid if I don't retreat them, someone might get killed. I'm just gonna say this now. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. If somebody dies from this, I'm restarting the day. Oh my god. They didn't need the reinforcements. Woo! I just wanted to warn you guys before it happened. Like, I was gonna restart the day if one of my officers died. Okay, so it's good to know that they don't necessarily fail if you don't send them reinforcements. Homicide at the church. Parishioner Maria Serpentine reported the sound of gunshots inside the church. A bearded man in a hat entered the confessional, and then a minute later I heard a few gunshots. Then the man calmly left the booth, took off his hat and crossed himself, and sat down on a pew. I think he's praying. So someone just went into the confession booth and iced the priest. Whew. Let's just send these 3. 'Cause that's a shit ton. The boy is struggling on the ground, barely holding off an angry dog that's trying to grab him by the throat. Oof. Pulling the dog's collar would probably get an officer hurt, and might make the situation worse overall. Hitting the dog with the taser might work, but it might not make it through the fur. Fire shots in the air might startle the dog off. Fire shots in the air. The dog lets the boy escape and its owner starts to flee. Order the teenager to halt. Alright, offender caught, officers unharmed. Good job, Kemp, Tsubaki. Kemp, for your first day, you're doing a pretty damn good job. Good work. Okay, slow day today. Offender caught, officers unharmed, civilians unharmed. Good job, guys. Dream team. Oh. Officers found non-automatic weapon at the crime scene. What do you want them to do with it? Bring it to the police station. I'm not going to give it to the mafia to sell it. Are you serious? Attempted murder, St. John's Hospital. Linda Howard, her words slurred, said the dentist paralyzed her face during her latest visit. The monster struck me with some kind of poison. Arrest him! Alright, Kemp, Tsubaki, Asano, get it done. Get her done. Kochi, Yancey, Purdy, the quicker you get back, the better, please. I don't want to end up having to send Austin out alone on something if we get a reinforcements call. Alright, good. I feel happy. When I have at least 3 officers available, I'm happy. I wish I had enough officers to... false alarm. The girl was injected with normal painkillers. Wow. Good job, lady. Ba 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 la 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 la. Terrorism. Jesus. An ice cream vendor noticed a suspicious black bag which has been lying unsupervised on a bench for the past few hours. I'm definitely sending SWAT to this one. Kochi, Yancey, Purdy, Kemp, and SWAT. Proceed. So everybody on this shift is at least average professionalism or better. And in the case of my top, basically Tsubaki onwards, they're all significantly above average. Officers arrived. Arrived on the scene and observed that there's something moving inside the bag. Stay back until the bomb squad arrives. Offender caught, officers unharmed. What was in the bag that was moving? Okay, never mind then. Must not have been that interesting then. We don't have our SWAT use anymore. We do have the paddy wagon to haul off multiple criminals. End the day. All right. Fantastic. End the day. Checkpoint. I'm contemplating, because of the really long cutscene at the beginning of this episode, I don't know if I want to do a second day, because I feel like if I do a second day, it's going to be insanely long, like 40-some minutes, because I'm sure there's going to be another cutscene where Sand thanks him for helping or something. So I think I am going to end it here. I know it's going to be about probably half the length of the episodes normally. I hope you don't mind, but this is probably best for the series. I'd rather not have like 40-some minute long episodes of anything. So, with all that being said, thank you very much for watching. And I hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure to hit the like button down below. If you really enjoyed it, make sure to hit the subscribe button that is also down below for more content from me. And feel free to leave me a comment, letting me know what you thought, what you liked, what you didn't like, and any suggestions for games that you would like to see me play in the future. And last but most certainly not least, if this video just blew your mind, then most definitely be sure to share this video with your friends, your family, your loved ones, random people you meet on the street or the internet, whatever floats your boat, and I will see all of you in the next one. See you later.